Okay, take two. Because I thought I was recording and I wasn't. What are you gonna do, right? So I just got back from an um, outdoor show here near where I live. A lot of stuff for fishing and boating and camping, and I didn't see too much camping actually, but I did see some knives. There were two booths there with knives. A lot of booths there with like homemade honey and that kind of thing. Cool, really cool. Fun way to spend a couple hours with my son, and he really enjoyed it. But I did pick something up from a company called Crimson Scale Forge, and it's local. It's right here in Georgia near me, and he makes, I wish that would focus a little better. He makes knives, lots and lots and lots of knives. He makes fixed blade knives. He's got some that are like wrought iron. He's got some that are reclaimed saw blades that he turns into smaller knives. But I picked this one up. It's, I don't remember what he calls it, but it's, I believe he said it was $10.95. It's got a beautiful sharp edge on it. I love the shape of the blade. The handle has a nice belly to it for good gripping. Now normally when he makes these, I've not checked his website, so I don't know if he sells them like this, but normally they have a handle on them and they come with a sheath. However, he was short on time getting them ready for the show, so he just wrapped them in paracord and he didn't have the sheaths for them. Normally it's a $200 blade with a full handle and the sheath. It is made, it's genuine leather, made locally. Really nice. He had a couple of the sheaths for the smaller knives. Very nice looking sheath. So there's this little symbol on the blade. It doesn't have the blade steel listed on the blade, but that's okay. That's okay. He doesn't have to do that. But really thick. I mean, that's a thick, thick blade. Boy, that thing is thick. Anyway, it comes to a nice taper at the point, so you're coming to a point this way and on the edge. It's just, that's going to be an amazing cutter. Going to be great for batoning through firewood. This is going to be my camp knife, my general camp knife from when my son and I go camping. And just to show you, it is incredibly sharp. I mean, straight from his forge to my hand, just cuts right through. So he puts a lot of effort into making sure that every knife is ready to go right out the box. I mean, it might could be sharper. I don't know. It's extremely sharp as it sits, so I'm not even gonna bother sharpening it. However, what I am gonna do is I'm changing the handle. I went to Rockler, which is a woodworking store, and they make these pin blanks. And I don't know if you can see how beautiful that is and how much it shimmers. It's got some almost like a pearl in it. But we're gonna slice this with a saw and then make a handle for this blade out of this stuff. And here's what it looks like from the side. So as you cut through and as I shape it, you're gonna see some of this alien green showing up. I think it's gonna look really sharp. Here's the guy's card. That's the front, and then there's the back with his Instagram and Etsy shop. It also came with a spray that he puts in every package for rust prevention on these blades. You spray it down, and unlike oil, you just spray it and wipe it off, and it leaves no residue. So you don't have to worry about the blade being slippery with oil and all that good stuff. It's good to go from the word go. So we're gonna make ourselves a little set of scales for it, and then I'm probably gonna just buy a sheath on Amazon for it, and that's gonna be my camping blade. But I wanted to show this off to you guys. I'm pretty proud of it. Like I said, I know that when he has them with the scales on them and the sheath, they're like $200, which is not a bad deal for a handmade knife. I didn't pay that price for this one because it doesn't have those scales and it doesn't have the sheath. And he may have been given a show discount. And that $200 may be a show price. That may not be his regular price on his website. I don't know. I haven't been there yet. But it's also got this little choil here, which aids in sharpening. It also aids in using it to start fires with your little striker rod. You would never use the blade for that. You would either use the back, which is just a perfect 90-degree flat blade to use that with right back here. But you could also use that little choil there for that. So, pretty impressed. I am going to put this thing through a myriad of tests to see exactly how tough it really is on camping trips with my son and keep you guys advised. I'm also, if I can figure out how, you guys know I'm not technical savvy, but if I can figure out how, I'm going to link his YouTube channel in the description below, and I will link his Etsy shop in the description below for you guys to check out. And that's it. I just wanted to drop a line to you guys and tell you I picked up a new knife and I've got plans to make some custom scales for it, and we'll go from there. Let me know what you think about the blade and about the idea for the scales, and I'll see you next time.